Oh, right, I'm here. I was thinking about which ones I could put in the Purified Chamber next, actually, and I think Swinup's probably going to be the next one, because I prefer Spear on Grimer more. Forget it! You can't have our videotape! You can't do this to the press. I don't think they care about the press. For a prisoner, you're rather hard-nosed, I must say, but it wouldn't do it to have these tapes broadcast to the public. I have been promised the position of Or's governor by none other than Master Greevil. Well, that's nice. So you must understand, I wouldn't do to have known that I something muzzled the citizens of Phoenix. There you go. That I got out. What would bring my position? Yeah, we get it. You care about what the world thinks of you. Don't you dare interfere with the power. Fear the press. The world will know. I will get this mess out. So now you won't listen to reason. Very well. I suppose you will. Leave us no option. I must kidnap you, and then where are his legs? I'd like to know that. The destitute child who's fooling in our affairs. Yeah, that's me. Eggnog, what are you doing? Get rid of him. Yes, sir. It's starting to feel a lot like Christmas. I know it's not eggnog, I just think it's like that's when I just see it, that's what I think of. It just looks like his name should be Eggnog. Hoot Hoot and Grappler. You know, it'd be great. A decent steel type move for good friend Claptrap, because then he could use that on a Grappler. But I don't believe there is any decent steel type moves for us to use. So we're just going to have to not do that because you're an irritating fuck. That ain't Shade. See, that's such a good attack. It's a shame I can only carry 2 of you bastards with me. Oh wow, that did very little. Well, it's because it's physical, but Feint Attack is a special, which should do more. Die! See, look how much that did. That was so great. I don't... Facade. That did an astounding amount of damage. He's probably gonna end up killing that Brick. Huh. I will admit, I did not see that one coming. I don't know if I should be upset at the idea that he just used Brick on my Claptrap, or happy that he didn't just Rock Blast and kill Natu. I'm assuming he probably would have had some Rock Attack to do that. Because, I mean, it's like on one hand, Natu's still alive, but it's like on the other hand, Claptrap's more important. How should I feel? Well, there you go. Bye-bye, Grappler. Oh, Jesus. What's next? Gulpin? Oh, great. It just gets worse and worse. I mean, not that Gulpin's a threat, just the idea that I have to look at it, that's all. After this, we'll have a well-deserved shop to get us some better healing items. And we can get some more balls. And we can maybe feel better. Agate Village tends to just... It's like, okay, stress is over. We're done. And I know I've been recording for such a long time, too. It's actually really bad for me to, you know, record for so long. So don't be mean to Natu. It's amazing how Natu is such a small little bird. Gulpin's bigger than that, Natu. Shockwave. Wouldn't you know how every single type that's not electric seems to have Shockwave? Like, is anyone noticing this? Is this a pattern? And of course, it's a Hoot Hoot that's now going to do Peck or something to Rosalia and kill it. Wow. Because why would anything else happen? I don't even think Rosalia's been able to do, like, any sort of attacks, period, since I've got the fucker. I mean, at least Ralts could do some attacks, but Rosalia's just so screwed out of it. Well, that did a decent amount. That didn't do as much. Foresight? Well, good, at least you're stupid. Go ahead. Target the Rosalia, I don't care. Why do you have water pulse? Do you have anything normal? And I don't mean normal as in normal the type, I mean anything that makes sense for a Gulpin to have. Like, none of these make sense, I'm so confused. Like, I could understand if you were a normal type to expect the unexpected, but this is just... what? I mean, the good news is... oh, this is a seal. Is the Shadow Pokemon a seal? It's a Shadow Seal. Great. Alright, well, whatever. Seal doesn't bother me too much. It actually bothered me in the anime because I hated the way it sounded. Because it was like, Seal, 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 Seal. Like, I remember one specific episode, it was a bunch of seals, and they just kept crying and crying and crying, and I was like, you sound stupid, shut up! And it made me angry. But, there's not anything Rosalie can do. But I don't mind Seal too much anymore. I've kind of just grown past it. Like, I'll admit, he's kind of a useful Pokemon. He's nice water ice type. Dugongs always seem to have been a formidable opponent anytime I've dealt with it. And yeah, no, I can get past it. I mean, I'll admit, the idea that they just took a Seal and named it Seal is pretty uncreative. I mean, at least they made up for it by making it kind of decent. And then Dugong's even better. And see, he's doing the surprisingly good job at living. Also, since Seal's the only one out there, he's going to be getting the full blow of, what's it, Dick? You know, that, Shadow Wave attack that we've been doing. That harshly ruined my evasiveness. See, now, what I'm curious about that is, as far as things like that and Sweet Scent, I'm not sure if it's like, oh, if you use Double Team, then this works? Or if it's like, oh, well, now that in turn technically makes something like Horn Drill a more accurate move because you're not as evasive. Like, does that just eliminate Double Team, or does it actually make moves technically more accurate? Same goes with raising the accuracy. I'm kind of curious about, like, does that just cancel out the flaws, or does it make it better? That's kind of the thing that I'm actually not sure about that I'd like to know the answer to. Also, did I just seriously use a Pokeball? Why did I do that? Oh well. Oh, of course it's a critical hit. Why would anything else happen? Are you getting tired of me hearing me say it? Because I'm getting tired of saying it. That's mostly because I'm tired of the game being a prick. Because in case you haven't noticed, everything keeps dying. Everything bad keeps happening. Surprisingly, this is the longest Rosalie has been on the screen, period. Like, period. Let's go ahead and just Shadow Wave it again if it breaks out. I mean, I could technically just use a full Pokeball and probably catch it since, you know, he's weaker now, but whatever. Might as well not even chance it, just catch the bastard and call it. Yay! Yay! Also, just like to point out, more shadows back to 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 back. This is the fourth one in a row, counting from Phoenix Stadium. That was stunning. The footage should still be electrifying. Cameraman, did you get Cameron? Wow. Alright, sorry, but you can't expect me to keep filming under these conditions. Oh, for this is precisely the reason you're rolling. Show some journalistic gold. Cut, if Master Greevil were to see this, he would be most displeased. Well, that's your fault for having cramped people. I have no mercy for anyone in my way, even a mere child like you. You answer to me. I actually thought I was going to be able to run away and heal, so that's kind of why I wasn't too concerned about what's-his-face dying. But, so be it. We'll just go ahead and double team these guys with our awesome Shadow Pokemon, since it's not like Claptrap would do much good. Probably anyway. You know what would do good? Rosalie having a grass attack and killing the stupid, Quagsire. It's not gonna happen now, is it? So we're just gonna Shadow everything. And because, like, I thought about it too, I'm 90% sure that even if it is a dual type, there is no quad weakness to a Shadow. I think it's just going to be a ×2 regardless. I don't think, since Quagsire and Lantern are dual types, it's going to do twice as much. That would have been great if that were the case, but it's not. So, I'm pretty sure it's not, at least. Okay, so Meowth's dead? Well, that's fine. I was going to wait until whichever one died first and then pick Mayday out. So we can... Oh, great. All we're stuck with left is Swinub. I should have at least a single revive I can use. Alright, so Shadow Wave, and who do we hate more? I'm going Quagsire. Mostly because Quapsire is going to be more defensive, so let's try and see. Yeah, see, like, he just lived through an Umbreon bite like it was nothing. Oh, you're still alive somehow. I think that's the first. No, it's not the first attack you've lived through. You lived through that, gust or something. It was some sort of flying attack that hit you and left you with 1 HP. But now you decide to live through a little bit more. Oh, that did a decent amount. It's a shame you're gonna die, so we can't let you do another shadow thing. Yeah, see, kind of like that. Which makes it even better, because now I'm stuck with shit up. Yeah, that's my attempt at a joke. You could call it an attempt, but I wouldn't. Because an attempt would mean I put in effort. In which case, I did not. We're gonna go ahead and trade places. Because Lantern should be dead pretty soon. Like, really soon. And then we'll go ahead and let the Quagsire just die. Oh good, it flinched. That's great. Too bad the poison didn't do anything, or is that at the end of the turn? There you go, it's 1 down. Now, his Shadow Pokemon, since it's obvious that he has one and he is the big boss guy, is actually kind of hard. Especially since Claptrap's not going to be doing much, and then Mayday maybe do too much. So this is one thing I'm actually not sure about. False Swipe's not going to be doing me any good. It's just not. He's got more. So we can try we'll just bite it. I think it can live through a bite. I'm confident in this. And if not, then great. Yeah, see, there you go. He lived through a single bite, and then we can do 2 pursuits, and that should be it. And this introduces a new annoying move, Shadow Sky. Wow, I swear to God, if you hit Mayday. You hit Mayday and it didn't even do anything, so I'm actually not mad at all. Shadow Sky is essentially the same thing as Hail, except for everything that's not a Shadow Pokemon, so that's fine. That's another reason I highly suggest you keep plenty of Shadows on you at all times, for that reason. That's also why I encourage, having something like, a Shadow with you, and a normal when you're doing your attacks, because it's like, well, hey, if Shadow Sky's out, you'll be fine. Mayday's gonna be fine regardless, pretty much. We want to Shadow Blitz the cast form, and we will Trivial Pursuit for kids, the Lunatone, that's what it is. As far as Lunatone goes, like, oh my god, that was close. The first time I saw it, I thought it was really stupid. I was like, really? How original could you get? But again, really, when you think, of course it has Water Pulse. Why would it have anything else? When you think about it, again, there's been far more unoriginal Pokemon, so I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It's like, hey man, you're taking something based off the move. Good job. But, yeah, I'll admit it, that bothered me the first time. So, we're gonna want to revive right now. And Natu has shown itself to be the least shit, so I'm going to revive Natu. And then with that, I can go ahead and instantly pull it out, but in turn, I'm actually sacrificing my turn. However, I do think, since they didn't have a target, they might actually just target Natu, which is a bit of a problem. No, that still hit Mayday. Well, Mayday should be fine, in which case I'll just go ahead and use any sort of healing item I can. Shadow Wave, we should be fine through. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, oh my god, that did quite a bit actually. What we'll do is we'll heal up and then try and give catching the Lunatone a go. And then it should work. We're gonna just give it an Ultra Ball just to be absolutely safe. The cast form I'm not too intimidated by, so be it. Ultra Ball the Lunatone now. And then Mayday can get herself a nice glass of milk, because it's actually the only one that has enough health, as to where everyone else sucks. That, and I don't like having number 8 milks, that kind of drives me. But whatever. I fixed it, and then I'll just buy more later. Sweet, that wasn't a problem at all. Damn, I was actually expecting it to break out all the same. You have another Pokemon. I thought that was it. I thought we were almost done. But you ruined it. Whatever, the cast form should be a pushover, and Mayday can handle Metang, I'm pretty sure, because A, it's psychic, so that's all the reason, really. And now both of his Pokemon are going to be hurt by the Shadow Sky, which is pretty nice. I've said it before, Coliseum, but I'll say it again. Metang's animation is the funniest fucking thing to me. I love it. It's just so great. He spins so crazy, and he's like, whoa! I actually like him more than I do Metagross, ironically enough. Whoosh! That actually didn't kill him. I was hoping that was going to do more. And it's also kind of nice to have a good defensive Psychic type as well, which puts him at an advantage. You know what? Keep using Weather Ball. Just because it's not doing anything. Not to please do a lot of... You could have done a lot more. And I don't know if Shadow Sky ever actually... Why do you have Thunder Punch? Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously, of all the things in the world to have, why does every single Pokemon have an electric attack? Okay, so the Shadow Sky goes away. I don't have any other revives, I'm pretty sure, and I know I have skimped out on buying them. Fine, well, let's see who we can kill first. I'm gonna go ahead and put my money on the cast form. But yeah, no, this is ridiculous. Every single Pokemon under the sun seems to have an electric attack. Which, if you picked Vaporeon, you're probably going to be having yourself a really hard time. In which case, I sympathize for you. I do. Like, I never have tried it with Vaporeon before. I don't remember who I even used the first time. I think it might have been Espeon. Because I figured Espeon was probably the least irritating. In which case, Umbreon, I think, is, again, the wisest decision. Because it's perfect for over-leveling. Sweet. And, of course, since Umbreon doesn't have anyone to share it with, he gets all the experience to himself. Which is both good and bad, because, yay, more experience, but it sucks because now Claptrap has more catching up to do. Good. Now you're dead. Leave me alone. Well, at least it didn't level, I guess. Okay. He said, duh. Duh! Like, duh, no. Valley Girl, duh, no.